ahead.
Well, my name is Robert Dolan. I am the food and beverage supervisor and sommelier for Salish Lodge Spa here in Snoqualmie, Washington. My history in the wine industry, I've been involved for about 12 years. I had been a grocery store wine steward for about 8 years. I have run a tasting room out in Woodinville, a couple of them, for about a year and a half. I also worked for a small distributor in Seattle for a short period of time. I love what my state does. Recently went on board with a local producer for our sparkling wine and for our still wines for our own private labels. We went with Treveri for our sparkling wine production. We do a brut rosé through them and also just a normal brut. Both are very, very well done. The effervescence is very nice and clean. They're not ridiculously dry. I'd like to see them a little drier, but at the same time, for our clientele, for our food, it's nearly perfect. Our still wines are being produced by Terra Blanca over in Red Mountain. Keith Pilgrim out there is working very closely with our kind of higher ups to make sure that the product is where we want it, and the fruit sourcing and everything else is what we wanted. We're very, very happy with the relationship that we have with them. We do a Chardonnay. We do kind of an inexpensive red blend of Cabernet Merlot and Syrah, and then we do a Reserve, which is just the Bordeaux varietals, and it's a little bit more expensive, but it's tremendously good wine. So, yeah, we're really excited about the new relationships we have with those producers. Salish had wanted to go live with a private label for quite some time. They're just looking for the right partnerships to do that. To me, the most important thing here is not the wine list, but really the food that comes out to the table. The wine list, not to say it's not important to me, it's absolutely important. But you need a good wine list. An amazing wine list can sometimes be something that's a little intimidating for people. The size of our wine list right now, I think, for most people is a little intimidating, but at the same time, it's nice to give them a lot of options too. So we're still trying to figure out where we want to be kind of in the end. But with wine, there's always a new vintage, there's always a new producer, there's always something new you want to add.